Good morning, mountain bikers. I'm Chris Wessels, and you are watching MTB Trail Review. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. Dan and I are doing a coaching session with Alex Cazares from Chainline Bikes. I've heard from several friends and just people that I've met out on the trails that a coaching session with Chainline will change the way you ride. So, naturally, I want to try it. I'm not going to show you too much during the coaching session because I don't want to give away what Chainline is doing. But what I am going to do is take what I've learned and then try to apply it to the trails. And then I will tell you if A, I feel a difference, and B, do I think the cost was worth it. So stay tuned. I'm going to tell you all about what we did and whether or not this is for you. Enjoy the ride. This is our coach, Alex. As you can see, he knows what he's doing on a bicycle. Not only does he know what he's doing, he knows how to explain what he's doing and then teach us how to do it. After some parking lot coaching and bike setup, we hit the trails to test out some of the techniques that Alex had taught us. This was one of the bigger rock rolls on the climb. This is my first attempt, where Dan did a great job. Me, not so much. Nope. I did not do it at all. Attempt number 2 went much better. In fact, it went so well that I actually startled myself with the amount of speed that I carried onto the rock, even though I started going at about the same speed. We then made our way a little bit higher up the trail in order to continue to practice some of these new techniques and work on our body position.
It requires attention to detail.
Okay.
Because you got 3 rollers coming into it, you only have about 2 bike lengths before you get to it. And then you got the rock roll here, and then as soon as you get over the rock roll, now you got to control your speed in the turn. So there's a lot to think about here.
I already want to do this next lesson. Just if you're interested, we'll talk more. Okay, rolling. Alex then had us approach the same feature several times and gave us feedback on our form and our body position each time. And with his coaching, with that direct feedback, as well as some video, I was able to immediately, and when I say immediately, within 3 tries, see a huge difference in the way this felt. It was absolutely incredible. That felt better. That felt better. Go ahead, Dan. Yeah. You're more likely to hit that step up than I am. We then started in the same position, but continued further down the trail. This trail had some beautiful berms. It was pretty fast and a couple little jumps, and allowed us to practice that new body position and new technique on a longer section. How'd it feel? We then climbed up to one more section, and in this section, Alex was telling us how he doesn't use his brakes, and he's able to completely pump up a pretty decent sized, slab, boulder, whatever you want to call it, that you actually climb. And I was really interested to follow him and just see if I could keep up with him, even though he was not pedaling and I was. But once again, it was another chance to really practice those techniques and really practice that body position. That's wild. Oh. Here's my attempt at going up the slab. You. Sorry. That's okay. We then rolled into one more trail, and this trail allowed us to really practice that new technique, that new body position, on a much longer section with a good variety of features, and see if we actually felt a difference. I'll tell you about that in just a second. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that was bad. Okay, so we were dropping into one of the trails out here that's called Dead Man's. And I've ridden the trail one time before this. I do not know this trail at all. So this is a pretty fair assessment of, did this stuff make a difference for me? I do remember how I rode the trail last time because it was like 2 weeks ago. And I can tell you right now, I feel a difference in the way I'm riding. I was attacking corners with way more confidence. I just felt more in tune with my bike. I was way more relaxed, even though I was going faster. I felt that my grip was better than it had ever been. I was kind of connected to the bike in a way that I haven't been before. I don't even know how to describe it. But there was a difference. And if you've seen me riding in the past, if you're a fan of the channel, if you've seen me in my videos, I would say I'm a decent rider. Some people might say I'm a good rider. I'm definitely not a great rider. And wow, this coaching session definitely took me to the next level, whatever that is. Whoop.
That's second nature when it's done. Actually, go on the jump. Or we'll see.
I definitely want to hit the bottom jump, or the first jump.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to, I might.
I don't know, we'll see.
If you're feeling it, you should go.
Okay.
Because we can always come back up. It's not a back climb.
Yeah, okay. Ready?
After the coaching session was over, Dan and I decided that we wanted to ride just a little bit more, so we stayed up top, and I was really looking at this step up that you saw me hit at the beginning of the video. Earlier, I was afraid to hit it. I wasn't even considering it. Then after the coaching session, I approached it, and it just didn't look that bad, so I went for it.
Yeah! Yeah!
To say that I was pretty stoked on it is a bit of an understatement. And just to make sure that it wasn't a fluke, we decided to go back up and do it again. The funny thing about this is, we didn't even get any coaching on jumping. That's for the second lesson. But what we did get is just added confidence on the bike. And with that extra confidence, this just didn't feel that scary anymore.
I wasn't even close to fast enough to hit that thing. Oh man. Well,
actually, hold on. Before we drop in, let me ask you this. On camera. Dan, was this worth it?
I hate spending money. That was worth every penny. It's made riding so much more fun.
So just to discuss the cost real quick, it's $250 for a 2-hour session, and you can have up to 4 people. So we did it with the 2 of us. $125 each. I think you could do it with 4 people and definitely get your money's worth still.
Absolutely.
And
I think it's worth every penny.
I would absolutely do. I mean, I would do it again. We are going to do a second session.
Absolutely. Leave your ego at the door and just be open to whatever they say, and it'll work. 100%. Probably the best $125 I've spent on mountain biking so far. Let us go.
Ooh. Man, guys, do the lesson. I hit that 10 times more confidently than the first time we came out here. So now I'm about a week out from the lesson as I'm filming this outro, I guess. And I've been on a couple rides, and everything I said in the video previously holds. I'm more confident, I'm more comfortable just from that 1-2 hour coaching session, and I cannot wait to do my second session. Well, I can wait, I'm going to, because I want to make sure I've got these skills a bit more bedded in, let it become a bit more natural. So I'm not thinking about it as much, and it's a bit more second nature before I go on to do the second coaching session, but I am doing it and I'm really excited. So I will leave a link to Chainline in the video. If you have any questions, go to the website, give them a call, go to the shop. It's an awesome shop. As far as local bike shops go, I don't think it gets much better. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.